Hello, everyone. Welcome back to our channel, Immigration Canada. We hope you're doing great. In this video, we're going to talk about 4,500 Express Entry candidates invited with the lowest CRS cutoff score since August 2024. IRCC will eliminate CRS points for arranged employment job offers under Express Entry. This video could reduce some candidates' CRS scores by 50 to 200 points, significantly affecting their chances of receiving an ITA. Who will be impacted is crucial, as simply holding a work permit in Canada does not qualify as having a job offer of arranged employment under Express Entry. Immigration, Refugees and Citizenship Canada has issued more invitations to apply to candidates in the Express Entry system. The Immigration Department issued 4,500 ITAs to candidates in a French language proficiency draw. To be considered for this draw, candidates needed a minimum comprehensive ranking system score of 410 and to have created an Express Entry candidate profile before 7:47 a.m. Universal Coordinated Time on February 11, 2025. Summary of Express Entry draws in 2025. Today's draw is the second of the month and follows a provincial nominee program draw on March 3rd. Express Entry draws in 2025 have largely focused on Canadian Experience Class and PNP candidates, following IRCC's commitment to prioritizing in Canada candidates for ITAs. Thus far in the year, there have been 4 PNP draws and 3 CEC draws. As of March 6, 2025, IRCC has held 2 draws this year under Express Entry category-based selections, both for candidates with French language proficiency. Previously, the department issued 6,500 ITAs to candidates with advanced French proficiency on February 19th. The Immigration Department also recently announced its priority categories for 2025, adding a category for education occupations in the process. These 2025 priority categories are French language proficiency, healthcare and social services occupations, trade occupations, and education occupations. I am already working in Canada. Does this count as a valid job offer under Express Entry? In the spring of this year, IRCC plans to remove CRS points for job offers of arranged employment under the Express Entry system. This change will reduce some candidates' CRS scores by as much as 50 or 200 points, greatly impacting their chances of receiving an ITA. In this video, it is important to know which candidates may be impacted. Working in Canada on a work permit is not the same as a job offer of arranged employment under Express Entry. To work full-time in Canada as a foreign national, newcomers who are not permanent residents require work permits, or in some cases, only need study permits if they are pursuing a co-op placement, for example. To meet the requirements to award CRS points under Express Entry, a job offer must be full-time and non-seasonal, at least a year in duration. For a skilled job in a national occupation classification training education experience and responsibilities level 0, 1, 2, or 3, be recent, issued within the last year, and from an employer who is not an embassy, consulate, or high commission. In addition, valid job offers must usually be supported by a labor market impact assessment, which an employer must apply for and receive, to prove that a Canadian worker was not available within the labor market to fill this role instead. If you're receiving points for an offer of employment that meets the above-listed conditions, you may be impacted by the impending removal of CRS points. Note that CRS points derived from your foreign or Canadian work experience will not be impacted by this change. While this policy change may make it more difficult for some candidates to receive an ITA, CRS points awarded for Canadian and foreign work experience will remain unaffected. Applicants who previously relied on job offer points should explore alternative ways to improve their CRS scores and strengthen their Express Entry profiles to maximize their chances of securing permanent residence in Canada.
Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel Immigration Canada. We hope you are doing great. In this video, we are going to talk about 4,500 Express Entry candidates invited with the lowest CRS cutoff score since August 2024. In the spring, IRCC plans to eliminate CRS points for arranged employment job offer under Express Entry, reducing some candidates' CRS scores by 50 to 200 points, significantly affecting their chances of receiving an ITA. Understanding which candidates will be impacted is essential, as holding a work permit in Canada does not equate to having a job offer of arranged employment under express entry. Foreign nationals who seek full-time work in Canada must have a valid work permit unless exempt, such as those with a study permits participating in a co-op placement. However, not all work permits qualify as arranged employment for CRS points. To receive CRS points, a job offer must meet several conditions. It must be full-time, non-seasonal, at least 1 year in duration, and fall under a skill NOC TEER level 0, 1, 2, or 3. Additionally, the job offer must be recent issued within the past year and from an employment that it are not an embassy, consulate, or high commission. Furthermore, most job offers that qualify for CRS points require an LMIA, which employers must obtain to demonstrate that no Canadian worker was available to fill the role. If an candidate currently receives CRS points for an offer of employment that meets these requirements, they will likely be affected by the upcoming change. This policy shift means that some candidates will experience a substantial decline in their CRS score, making it harder for them to receive an ITA. Those relying on arranged employment to boost their CRS ranking should consider alternative strategies to strengthen their express entry profile. However, CRS points awarded for Canadian for or a foreign work experience will remain unchanged. This destination is a crucial for candidates evaluating their overall standing in the express entry system and planning their next step to secure permanent residence in Canada.